They went through the whole diagnostic, found out, yes, in fact, I did have breast cancer, but not one kind. I had two different kinds.
How is that possible?
I know.
What's up, friends? It's Tiffany Jenkins. I partnered with Grove Collaborative, and we're going to surprise some well-deserving people. A little while back, I asked my community to nominate somebody in their life who deserved a little bit of goodness. As a certified B Corporation, Grove is recognized as a business doing good for people, animals, communities, and the planet. Shout out to Grove for making all of this possible and working with me on this project. On this week's episode of the series, I sat down with Shawna, who was nominated by her sister, Melanie. Shawna is a wife, a mom, a life coach, a marathon runner, and a multiple-time survivor of cancer. Despite going through more than anyone should ever have to go through, she's remained strong, positive, and a huge support system for her family. Let's meet her and give her a surprise.
Tell me a little bit about Shawna and what made you want to nominate her.
I'm the oldest of three girls, and Shawna is 14 years younger than I. And when she's 21, she had cancer for the first time. She had lymphoma. She went through chemo. She got down to like 90 pounds. Lost all her hair, but she survived it. She got through it. A few years later, she got thyroid cancer, survived that. So in 2018, her son Alec was diagnosed with leukemia, and then COVID hit. So they've been in lockdown for 2 years. And then last summer, she found something and they discovered it was breast cancer. And so she's been fighting that for the last 6 months. On top of everything else, her husband got laid off in December. And she's such a trooper, Alec too, but it's just so much for one family to have to go through.
Well, I am dying to talk to her. And so I think take the bouncy ball away from the door.
Hi.
Hey, Shawna! Did you really sneak in when I was yelling at my kid? Or did you not hear that?
I didn't hear anything.
Hi, it is so nice to meet you. I'm Tiffany.
Hi, Tiffany.
I've been hearing so much about you from your sister.
Oh, goodness.
I was wondering if you could tell me a little bit about what's been happening, because I feel like nobody should get cancer, not even one time. And you have had it a few times now, right?
So in 2014, I had thyroid cancer. They removed it and like 30 lymph nodes. And my little guy, Alec, was 8, and he was diagnosed with leukemia. I quit working and became his full-time caretaker. That was really, really hard. And then slowly getting better and better. And he is almost done with treatment after 2.5 years. So that's a huge win. There was a time during this process that he was in a wheelchair for 6 months and had a collapsed lung and a bone infection. Like there were some really serious things going on that make, just chemo not so bad. I mean, it's all perspective. He's doing much better now. He's doing really great.
And when you were taking care of him, though, you got news about yourself.
That's right. And so I found out that I had breast cancer. It presented with pain, and they said that's not usual. So they sent me away saying it's something else. And then I went back. I was like, this is not something else. And so they went through the whole diagnostic, found out, yes, in fact, I did have breast cancer, but not one kind. I had two different kinds.
How is that possible?
I know. So I had chemo since July. And then I just had my double mastectomy and reconstruction. And while they were in there, they found a third tumor that was a third completely different kind of breast cancer.
Are you kidding me?
Not kidding.
So that would be a weird joke if you were kidding.
So I'm like, gotcha.
Did they get that one out? Does that mean
it's all gone. At the moment, I am cancer free.
That's great news.
Yeah, I just have to do more chemo. I had stage 4 terminal cancer. They said even with chemo and radiation, I might only live 3 to 5 more years. And that was 24 years ago. And they said I wouldn't be able to have kids. They said all kinds of things. In 2014, recovering from the thyroid cancer, I decided to run.
With your legs run?
Mm-hmm. And 4 days after my clean bill of health, I ran my first marathon. So I did that instead of being bummed.
Oh my gosh. I just got goosebumps. It amazes me when I meet people like you, because if I stub my toe, I'm like calling an ambulance and crying and telling everyone to give me pity. And then there's someone like you who has an obstacle every couple of feet to the point where you're like, are you kidding me right now?
I know. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. And you just keep going. I mean, you're still kicking butt and you're still raising kids and running with your legs. That's amazing.
With my legs.
Okay, so Growth Collaborative wanted to get together with me and just recognize some amazing people. And so we would like to give you $1,000. We know that life is hard, and we want you to take a second and realize that you're so loved. And you're so welcome. And Melanie, we're gonna give you $500 also for introducing us to Shawna and for taking the time to talk to us and nominate her. I feel like the world needs more people like you, Shawna, that can show others that just because life is like begging you to give up doesn't mean you have to. Thank you so much, Shawna and Melanie. You two are amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tiffany. We love what you do. We appreciate you.
Bye.
Bye, Tiff. I'll see you on Facebook.
Awkward. I don't know what to do. Bye.
What do I do with my
Hooray.
hands?
I'll see you soon. Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Aw.
Make sure you join me next week when we get to surprise another incredible human being. This is so exciting.